Hi there, Leo. Welcome to your June 2015 Runescope with me. My name is Amanda. Just gonna reach into my bag of tricks here. See what runes I want to talk to you for June. Come on. They usually grab on. There we go. I was gonna say they usually grab. The ones that want to come out grab my hand. And they certainly did. Okay. As always, I do recommend you watch the video for your rising sign as well. That can give you a bit more information or clarification, as these readings are very general and for a lot of people. If you need something more specific, want to ask specific questions and get some guidance, you can always contact me. I do readings live on Skype. It's $65 for a 30-minute session. Just drop me a line at the email address in this video or below this video if you want to set up an appointment. If you're on a mobile device or cell phone, you'll just need to tap the little arrow beneath this video. That'll open the details section. And you can copy my email address and then paste it into your email to send it to me. You'll just want to change the word "at" to the at symbol. I did have that as a link that you could just tap, but apparently it was telling people that my email address was a phishing email or spam site or something. It would flash a warning on the YouTube mobile app. I went back and forth with YouTube for a number of days on that, and they said it's not them. It does it to me too, though, whenever I tap an email in YouTube. So if you do have a channel here, just a heads up. If you've got an email, you know, I'm sorry. I apologize if you got that message and you were trying to contact me. I assure you, I run a legitimate business. I despise spammers and phishers and people who deceive others and try to scam them out of money. I know that's a problem on YouTube, but it is not a problem if you are trying to email me, so don't be fooled. Also, I'm reminding people that now is a good time because we're halfway through the year to go back and check the yearly overviews, just review and kind of see where you are with that and what may be coming for you. You're all at different places and there are so many people watching this, so now's a good time to kind of see what energies you've gone through and what are yet to come for you. To check those out again, just go to my channel and tap the videos tab. Or the playlist tab. All of my videos are in a playlist. There's also still a few days to sign up for that online rune class. If you want to learn how to do this and read runes yourself, drop me a line and we'll get you signed up for that. The deadline is noon, May 28th. And that's noon Eastern time. So, June, Leo. I've been kind of gandering at these and seeing what's coming up. Your focus is going to be on moving forward in a relationship or partnership. We got Gifu here. We also have the Wheel of Fortune. So you may be focusing on how to turn things around in a relationship, get things back on track with a partnership or relationship. This may have to do with you may be suspicious that someone's hiding something from you. Now, again, when we talk about partnerships, this can be a relationship, like an emotional relationship, a marriage, but it doesn't have to be. It can be a friendship. It can be a family relationship, just someone that you are close to. And it can also be a business partnership. But yeah, Leo, you may be suspicious that someone's hiding something from you, or someone may be suspicious that you are hiding something from them. Maybe that's what you were dealing with in May, and now in June you're kind of trying to get things back on track. But it may be necessary for you to kind of keep things under your hat for whatever reason, Leo. You may not be ready to play all your cards. And you may not be ready to, because whatever you're hiding or whatever you may be kind of keeping to yourself has to do with a shift or a change that maybe you're not quite ready in June to make. So you're maybe hammering out details. Maybe you know your partner is not on board with this. Maybe that you know that the reaction you're gonna get, and so you're like, oh God, I don't want to tell them and deal with this. I'm just gonna hold off and wait a little bit. You know, those of you who are single, you may meet someone new. You know, and I don't feel like you'll be looking, so I don't feel like this will be like you'll be out at the bar or online on the singles sites, on the dating sites looking for anyone. This may have to do with a trip. You may be traveling, you may be in transit, just running your errands, you know, on your commute. You may get a winky wink from the car next to you. So be observant, Leo, when you are out running around. of who's checking you out and what the energies flying around are. Because with the Wheel of Fortune, this means that, you know, that wheel's coming around in a good way. The wheel goes up and the wheel goes down, and it's going up in June. So, but yeah, I feel like some of you are contemplating a shift or a move or travel. And maybe your partner or a business partner is not going to be too keen on it, so you're kind of keeping it under your hat. But those of you who do meet someone new in June, this rune, Perdro, can also mean just a very strong physical attraction, a strong sexual chemistry. So some of you may be having some good times in June. So good on you. I will say maybe though, for some of you, that may be all it is, because it may be more of a physical thing, it may be a fling, it may be a vacation hookup, that kind of thing. For some of you, again, these are general readings, so not all of you. Some of you may find that it's actually something that could turn into something more long-term. But distance may be an issue, so, you know, especially if you're meeting someone while traveling, you know, chances are you probably don't live in the same place, so distance could be a factor. That causes you just to be, well, I'm not going to take this that seriously. But, you know, get it while the getting's good. That's my motto. Now, with the Three of Swords coming up, there may be something you may feel, or someone else may feel, that you have betrayed them, or you may feel betrayed by someone else. There's just, with Wunyo in reverse, there's a disappointment with someone close to you, or a situation that you really had your heart set on. Now, this could be the same situation. You finally talk to your partner about it, your business partner, or your, you know, your marriage partner, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whatever, and you get the response that you were anticipating, which is why you were keeping it hidden in the first place. They're not keen on it. They don't want to move. They don't want to go on this trip. They don't want to, you know, do whatever this idea is that you want to do. So, I mean, it could just be that. It could be something that you kind of, this could be talking about, rather than you keeping it hidden, that you're just surprised that this person doesn't want to do this, and you feel, you know, you thought you were on the same page, and you do feel, you know, like, wow, this is shocking. Why would you not want to do this, you know? This can also indicate, though, three people in a relationship, a triangle dynamic. Just as, you know, there are several cards that can mean that. This can mean someone, you know, going behind someone's back and cheating. So Leo, if you are in a committed relationship, what this could also be talking about is that you're in another relationship and hiding it from someone else, or you find out that someone you thought was your partner is doing that to you. So Leo, there's, you know, in June, there's something going on with betrayal, and you know, I hate to see that and bear that news to anyone, but I mean, if you're the one doing it, just beware that, again, Wheel of Fortune talks about karma. Make sure you're treating people the way that you want to be treated. And if this is someone doing this to you, you know, of course you're going to be disappointed and hurt, and, you know, would have every right to be. And that may be a good time to get the hell out of Dodge and get out of town. But I don't feel that it is that serious for a lot of you. For many of you, it does have a lot to do with travel, though. Maybe, you know, maybe you're out of town and your partner does something while you're gone. It doesn't have to be cheating. Maybe they just do something that you didn't want them to do to the house, or maybe you come back and they're not there. They went on a short trip, and you're like, well, why? You know, if you were going to go on a trip, why didn't you just come with me? Yeah, something to do with travel or moving, with the Chariot card, and Rido in reversed here. Something having to be delayed, a shift or change that you want to make having to be delayed, due to someone not being on the same page as you. Now, the help that's going to be available to you comes in the form of a King of Cups. This is normally a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, Leo. And for some of you, it may be, you know, this new guy that you meet. It can be a female as well in these general readings. A water sign person, no matter what sex you may be, who's really going to kind of help you through this whatever this disruption is. Because we do have hail here. Now, what hail indicates in the help position, whatever's breaking loose has to break loose. Whatever this shift or change was that you were anticipating, maybe you needed to know your partner wasn't on board, of course, before you got to a certain point with this. Otherwise, it wasn't going to pan out. So this information needs to come out. If it is a personal relationship that, of course you need to know that who you're with is not, the right person for you, or vice versa. They need to find out that maybe you're not the right person for them if you're not a Leo that's been on the open up. I always have to say that because the energies work both ways, and there's so many people out there, good lions and bad lions. So I got to put it all out there. But whatever comes out has to come out. And disruption almost always leads to change, or it leads to a new perspective and a way out of a situation that maybe before was frustrating. So yeah, I'm not saying, Leo, that you're not going to be able to do whatever these plans are. Whatever this shift or changes that you're contemplating, the move, the travel, the trip. Again, it can be an actual physical change of locale, change of job, change of situation, or metaphorical in a journey. The trajectory, your direction, changing your direction in some way, changing your mind. They're telling me, I changed my mind. I thought I wanted to be with you, I don't. I want to be with this person. I thought you wanted to be with me, you don't. Well, I'm gonna go be with this person that I met on vacation because you didn't want to go. And yeah, a King of Cups figures into this. Now, like I said, he's normally a water sign. This is a very caring guy. He's presenting as a king, so this is somebody who is not, a sweet young thing in most cases, unless you're a sweet young thing. Then it might be a younger person, but generally he's a more mature guy. In his 30s, at least. But he's very sensitive and very caring. And he's coming in the upright, so... he's coming up in the upright. So, I mean, I feel like if he's the one causing the disruption, maybe he has a cause. Maybe he has a reason to be upset, Leo. So we're in our own heads, so sometimes it's hard for us to see things objectively and the way that another person sees it. And you may think something you've done is not hurtful and wasn't a betrayal, but he's like, hell yeah, it was. So yeah, again, you just may not be on the same page with what you value, what's important with a partner, business or otherwise, Leo, in June, and you may have to work that out. And it may take this situation, this struggle, this something coming out so that you can deal with it. Now, what can't be changed about June is that it's going to require patience with the Seven of Pentacles, particularly when it comes to money and finances, but you have the Wheel of Fortune. So if you can be patient, that tells me that, things are going to do well. If you're conservative, if you don't spend money recklessly, foolishly, blow it on things you don't need, if you can conserve, I know that can be hard for you, Leo, because you see pretty and shiny and I must have it. So that can be a bit of a difficulty for you. You like to decorate, you like nice clothes, you like to be wander in the jungle in style, and I don't blame you. But June may be a month where you have to be a little bit more reined in with the spending. Because maybe you want to buy a car, or maybe your partner needs a new car. And if you invest in something or spend on something, and it cuts into this, that that can be another way this works. They would still feel like, oh, that you did this in secret, you didn't tell me, it was a betrayal, I'm upset about this, and when you're in a partnership, if you've got a joint checking or a joint money account, you owe it to each other to be honest to each other. You have to discuss, especially big purchases, because it seems like somebody wants a car or somebody wants to move or travel with the Chariot. So, but Leo, you may feel kind of ganged up on, by a group of people. And again, it'll be different for all of you. So this could be like coworkers, your employees, if you're in a business partnership, your family, extended family, because of a decision you've made or something. But your solution is going to be just to get the hell out of Dodge. And the Chariot does indicate, victory. It's a card of victory. It's a card of making your, just running over obstacles. But maybe that's why people are opposing. Maybe they feel like you run over them in some way. Or maybe you feel this way, Leo. The Chariot card can, especially with this rune coming up next to this, can indicate, you know, you feel like some people are just boring, you know, running over you, not considering your thoughts, your feelings on the matter, or someone else in your environment is feeling that way, Leo. So June keeps repeating that. But if you're patient, the answer will come, because you also have Weird, which is the blank rune, and it talks about revealing a new doorway or revealing a new way out. You may not see it, you know, when all of this kind of starts tumbling down or happening, but it will reveal itself maybe by July, because, you know, with the Seven of Pentacles, you may have to be patient through June. But whatever the situation that comes up, the solution may lie next month. You may find that next month. And, you know, so, and some of you in a very mundane sense, this can just be problems with the car, problems with it breaking down in transit, maybe breaking down in a not so nice neighborhood. So yeah, if your car has not been in the best shape, Leo, be careful about where you're driving. Make sure, you know, especially you ladies, that you're not by yourself at night in unfamiliar areas or unsafe areas, because, you know, it could be that, of course, you know, it might break down, and it might happen during Mercury retrograde, because that is a common trait with Mercury retrograde. It goes direct, I believe, on June 11th, but until that time, yeah, just don't take any unnecessary risks, especially while driving. You know, if there is something wrong with the car, though, you may be like, we're going to get a new one, and maybe your family's like, you know, or your husband's like, we can't afford that. Or you may want the kind of car, a really expensive kind of car in true Leo fashion. And the kids are like, oh, I don't like that kind of car. And your husband's like, or your husband or boyfriend or girlfriend is like, no, we can't afford that. And you're like, but I want it anyway, so I'm just going to go get it. And they're like, oh, I told you we can't afford that. So that's kind of the mundania version, Leo, of these runes. But yeah, in general, June will require patience. Just make sure that you're treating people, especially those that you care about, with respect. If you've been hiding something, be prepared for it to come out. You know, and you probably definitely want to have a plan of how you would handle that. For those of you who you are finding out something that's being revealed to you, you know, the solution may be removing yourself from the situation for a while. You know, maybe it is time to take a trip and just get away for a little bit. Even if it's just like, you know, you go to the hotel nearby because you can't stay, you know, you're so upset with someone you can't stay around, you need a break. Definitely remove yourself from the situation. That's how you're going to get this new perspective. You know, that's how you're going to just have time out to think. I feel like you need time out to think, Leo, about something in June, and you should take that time, and you need to do it by yourself, on your own, away from people. They're saying see the reality of the situation, not what you want it to be. See the reality. And that can be hard sometimes. We all have our heart set on outcomes sometimes, and you know, we want what we want. The heart wants what it wants. All those sayings, all those cliches that run rampant out there. But you know, sometimes it is outside the realm of reality. So make sure that you're living within, you know, the reality of a situation and consequences of your actions, that those who treat you in a way that you don't want to be treated, that they have consequences. And I don't know many Leos who put up with someone running over them or treating them in a negative way. Normally you pretty well start roaring rather quickly, and you should. Well, you should. Those of you single, again, be on the lookout while they're traveling or running errands in transit. You could meet somebody quite special during that, and that's going to be the bright spot of June. So that is what I see for June. Leo, good luck with that, and I'll see you back here in July.